Okay guys, welcome back. Red Mist in the house once again. Sorry, I decided to take a drink right when I decided to start recording. That's not good. Okay guys, as you can see, we haven't bothered starting a King of the Ring at all because I wanted to get Andre the Giant completely leveled up first. The team event is here. Now, I know that the WrestleMania card is AJ Styles, and I have also been told by a few people that I don't know how they work it out, guys, but I've been told that the Survivor card is Cesaro. I don't know about any of the other cards, but those are supposed to be the Survivor and the WrestleMania card. So, yeah. We're basically going to be leveling up Andre the Giant in this one. We've not too bad. We've kind of half leveled him up, which is fantastic. Again, we're going for power toughness. We're going full power. So hopefully he's going to be super strong and quite tough as well. Let's go and play Dead Man. Anyone with an Undertaker as their champ is good in my book. Okay, so I really hope that you all done really well in your RTG. Oh, hey, look, I got it right for once. Yeah, in your RTG, I hope you was able to push out those extra cards wherever you may have been pushing to get. I really hope you got there, guys. And after that painful grind, oh my god, that grind, oh wow, really not even a game. That grind was so painful, guys, it was ridiculous. You know, by the time I was like 130 points into Andre the Giant, I started having like Super Zoma Barbecue for like a 6-point game. That's how hard this WrestleMania King of the RTG was. And because of that, I'm purposely leaving any WrestleMania King of the Rings until I have fully leveled up Andre, or until I've got Andre the Giant pro'd. Once I've pro'd him, I am going to then start a King of the Ring, and hopefully I might actually stand a chance at getting a WrestleMania card. But I don't think so, because obviously we haven't managed to get any extra pulls or anything like that from WrestleMania bases. So we are probably, going into this King of the Ring, we are probably going to face guys with multiple WrestleMania cards. So we're going to have to try and play tactics, I reckon, if we manage to make it into the final stages. As in moving cards round that will probably not win that game, but possibly by moving them cards round, the cards that you replace them with will win those other games. So for example, if you're running, say, a Survivor and a Legendary tag team so that you can lower your deck down, and they've got Andre the Giant, the only card that can possibly beat Andre the Giant is Andre the Giant or a WrestleMania Pro. So you just kind of move the Legendary to fight Andre the Giant, and then that way that's a guaranteed loss. But by moving your Andre the Giant over to somewhere else, that's a guaranteed win. So you're kind of, I guess, kind of taking a gamble off of the basis of, well, you might lose because you've done this, but then at the same time, if the gamble pays off, you might actually win and get past and possibly get that elusive WrestleMania card. Or the same tactics if you're in a Survivor King of the Ring or a Legendary Epic, whatever King of the Ring you're in, you can do exactly the same tactics. It's the same all the way to the top, guys. So you've just kind of got to find that strategy that works for you. And as soon as that strategy starts working, keep playing it. And then once you can play that strategy in the next King of the Ring, do it again, because it will work. it's just a case of making sure you know who your opponents are. So, like, before you go into the contestants brackets for the quarterfinals, look back at the schedule. Look at who you're going to be playing. So, like, obviously everyone now knows that if you're in first place, you fight 8th place, 2nd place, 7th place, 3rd place, 6th place, 4th place, 5th place. That's the way that you fight in the King of the Ring. So, if you finish in, say, 6th place, you know that your first match, i.e. the quarterfinals, is going to be against 3rd place. So look at who come 3rd, and then look at previous matches. And then once you've seen those matches, you can move your cards accordingly to what's going to give you the best possible chance of winning. And then obviously, if you win that game, you can clearly see who has won their game and who you're going to fight in the semi-finals. So again, look at the cards that you played when you was in the qualifying brackets, when you played them first 45 matches. Look at who you're fighting in the semi-finals. Go back into the schedule and find them. See when you played and what cards play what cards. And then again, adjust your cards accordingly. But just remember, if you've moved any cards in the first one, you need to move them back, because the cards that you look at will be the cards that were in that position when you played. Yeah? So, you've got to remember where you move your cards to. So that's why I always suggest, if you do move your cards, move them back after the game has been played, and then go and check the schedule. And then that way you know that all of your cards are in exactly the same position. Because if you've moved something, for example, say you had a rock, but for your quarterfinals to be able to win against something, you moved the rock. But then when you play your semi-finals, it was, say, the Rock v the Rock. But this time you've moved the Rock, so it's not going to be him. It's going to be whoever you put where you did have the Rock last time. Yeah? So just remember that, guys. And hopefully, by looking at the schedule and stuff, it will help you win. It's helped me win a hell of a lot of times. And sometimes taking that gamble, you know, sometimes by putting a double good tag team in, it pays off, guys. You know, sometimes you have to do it. You know, it could be a case of you're guaranteed to lose all 3 single matches. So why not just put the bad cards in the single matches and play good tag teams? You know, you never know. It might pay off. If it's down to like 1 game each, and you genuinely think that you're going to lose it, just try, and then obviously keep your enchantments on and stuff like that, and you'll get there, guys. I really hope that you can start getting some better cards. And now obviously a lot of people are starting to get the WrestleMania cards, so that's going to push things up big time, because a lot of people are going to be running WrestleMania Pros. So hopefully over the next couple of days, WrestleMania tiers are going to get a little bit easier, because people are going to be pushing up on the higher cards of the WrestleMania tier. So maybe the lower end will get easier, so that will make people from Survivor tier want to move up and start trying to fight in WrestleMania tier, which is obviously going to make all of the tiers easier when that happens, because of the fact of people are going to be disappearing. Those guys that were running, say, 6-man bands or 7-man bands in lower tiers trying to get cards, it just don't make any sense doing that anymore, because of the fact of, if they were running a 6-man band in a Survivor King of the Ring to try and win the King of the Ring and get a Survivor card, you have to get to the finals to get that Survivor card. Whereas if you go into the WrestleMania King of the Ring, all you have to do is qualify. So it would be a case of a lot of people will be moving on. And hopefully that will make things a lot easier for you guys. But this is just my opinion, you know. You've still got to put in the time, you've still got to keep that energy up, you've still got to play the tactics, and hopefully you can win it, guys. But I've been kind of rambling on a little bit today about gobbledygook, really. So, as you can see, we're still playing and we're leveling up that Andre the Giant. I think we're going to play one more just because he's got a Paige as his picture, and everybody loves Paige. So we're going to go ahead and play one more game, and then I think we're going to call it a day, guys. But I really hope that everyone's enjoyed the video. I know I've rambled on a little bit, but hey, that's fun! It's all fun! And again, please put down in the comments where you got in your RTG. Hopefully you've got something good and special. And I would really appreciate if you go ham on the like, subscribe and share button for me. I really appreciate it if you have already subscribed. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We're going to take another loss here. But we don't mind that because obviously we got a double game for Andre the Giant. So we're not trying to win these matches. We're literally just trying to level up Andre as quick as we can. We're going to take this card from the center, and it's going to be a rare briefcase. So anyway, guys, thanks very much for coming and joining, and I shall see you in the next video. Peace on the streets.